Hello, welcome to Adding It All Up. My name is Sarah Walker. I am a cash budgeter. I am here to help build wealth and legacy. That's my main goal. What I wanted to go over with you guys today is I absolutely love. I am no way sponsored by Silk and Sonder. Just to throw that out there, I actually use this journal every single month. The reason I do is because I love it, because it's a monthly one. So if I don't finish it, I don't feel like a loser. No, honestly, it has so much in it. And I've actually been doing this Silk and Sonder probably for 3 years now. And I just feel like my channel, Adding It All Up, in life, things happen and you have to add it up. So this is my look through. For those of you that have never had Silk and Sonder, or you've never done Silk and Sonder before, I will have an affiliate link code. So make sure that you like, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be showing kind of plan with me on these because I think it's important. And I am just so disappointed because the budget mom doesn't have her, you know, her big ring. So now I am looking at other things to do, basically what I do there. So this is my look through for December. So I just want to go through, it is Believe is the theme. There's always a theme to Silk and Sonder. And there's usually something little, like there's a sticker in it this time around. Then the first page is kind of gives you an index, and these are all the different things that are in there. And then I have to excuse my nails because I have to get them done. And then there's calendars. And then over here in the notes, I actually write down people's birth dates here when I get mine. I'll show you mine when it's filled out. And then there's always a welcoming letter. I usually read this because Mija usually has some really good stuff in it. Silk and Sonder is all about self-care, guys. And I am big into self-care and making sure that you are taking time for yourself. December is just one of those months that I don't feel people take, you know, time with themselves. And then she usually has like some kind of cool little noun or verb or something that you can do. And then here usually has the 2022. Next month it'll probably have 2023 because we'll start in January. And then there's December, and they have different, they pretty much outline almost every holiday that you possibly imagine. And then they have a future log. So like you can actually go through and do 2 months of anything that's coming up in the future. So if you know you have vacations planned or something, you can put that in here, and I'll show you my November one at one point in time. And then there's a blank page, and I'll show you what I do with my blank page. But that's where I put my miracle morning, some affirmations and some things. And then November, look back at November, kind of some different things that had happened. And then this is great because what do you want to start, stop, and continue? Start, stop, continue. And you get to fill this out. And then there's December intentions. So this is where you kind of go through and you look, like reevaluate your life in the 6 key quadrants. And the more you do this, the more you'll know how to do it. So this is setting intentions here. It's not a to-do list. This is not your to-do list. These are just things that you kind of, you know, want to do, visualize. And then this is a mood tracker. Here's a habit tracker. She gives you 6, which I think is more than enough. You can do a sleep tracker. I love going to Silk and Sonder because they actually, the women there are doing some amazing things with this. So like sometimes this isn't a sleep tracker. It's a mood tracker. It's a migraine tracker. It's a, you know, whatever kind of tracker you want to make it. You can pretty much make this journal however you want. There's always something with gratitude. So this year it's a gratitude jar. This month it's a gratitude jar. And then a believe in yourself exercise. So these are always good because these are always self-reflection. And if you listen to her morning rituals, a lot of times she goes through these. And then there's a visualization activity. And then there's always like this one thing. These here are so cute. You could actually probably pull these out of here and frame them. They're that cute. And then there's always a coloring page, which is fun. And then here's this month they're doing an empowering belief letter. And there's always a recipe. There used to be 2 in there, and I really liked it. but I guess not everybody loved it. So they went down to 1, which is still fine. So this month's is pecan crusted chicken. And they usually give like, hey, this is what it kind of does. And then they give you a rating. So like if you really didn't like it, you can, I'm always looking for new recipes that you can use like, you know, in your day-to-day. And I do like this because this is all gluten-free for me, guys. Gluten-free. And then there's self-care bingo. Now on her app, on the Silk & Sonder app, there's actually probably about 20 bingos. This is always a big hit. When they first did the bingo, like people were actually making bingos in those little grid dot pictures for like bullet journals because everyone had so much fun with their self-care stuff. And then these are blank pictures. This is where I think I'm gonna put my budget stuff because I'm gonna make like 1 through 31 and kind of use that, you know, kind of like it was in the Budget Mom. And then here is the agnostic poem. So you just kind of make your own thing. And last month it had a crossword, like a word search, and then a riddle, to which I got the answer right. And this monthly expense tracker, I'm actually using this as a no spend expense tracker. So on the days that I actually have no spend, I put a little no me there, and I've been pretty crappy in November so far. I have no nomies. And then it tells you the week, it's week 48. So this one actually starts the first week in December, but if you have the November one, it actually goes all the way through here. So you get to choose if you want to use this one here, or you can use the old one. It's totally up to you. I just kind of go forward and I grab this one in November and start using it like this Monday. I'll start using it in November just because it's just easier to go through. And then there's some more habit and activities. Guys, this is where I put my way better and I fill it out so I can keep track of where I'm at. And then 3 major goals. And this is your weekly to-do list. And then you can use this as a meal plan. I've seen this used as other stuff though. All this stuff has all been revamped. It can all be revamped. And then here is Monday through Friday, little scratch pad. You can kind of do whatever you want in this layout, and I'll show you kind of what I do with mine. And then there's Saturday and Sunday, and then it's a weekly reflection. What was roses, what was buds, and what was thorns. So that's a good thing. And then this here gives you a blank sheet of paper. I love it because she's always like, oh, there's a blank sheet of paper. Take a blank sheet of paper in her intentions. There's not enough paper in her Silk & Sonders for all of her stuff that she does on the app. But then it kind of like goes through that again, right? And then you get to the middle of the month. So this is the middle of the month, and there's always some kind of pretty artwork here with you know, another quote. And then currently loving, feeling, enjoying, anticipating, wishing, reading, watching, and planning. These are great because you can actually look back year over year and kind of see what you did. And then here we're week 50. Same thing. Here we go, week 51. Same thing. Here we go, week 52. And the cool thing is when January comes, believe it or not, this week will be in the January one. And then this goes through week 52. And then there's always a couple of scratch pieces of paper in the back, which is great. So if you guys really like this, or if you want to try it out for this next year, again, my little cool sticker. If you want to try it again this year, if you want to try it this year, I'm going to link in my bio the Silk & Sonder code. It just gives me a little bit of points, that's all, to buy other things with Mija. But if you guys really are into self-care, I think you would really enjoy this journal. And I'm going to be talking about it more with on this channel because it does really tie into entrepreneurship, self-care that you have to do in order to basically, you know, be an entrepreneur. This all needs to be woven into your work-life balance. Okay, everyone, have a great night, and we'll see you. We'll catch you again on the next one. Bye.